What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery. Excuse me, and today I'm going to do a how to draw Superman. Kal-El, son of Jor-El, Legend of Krypton, Superman. Clark Kent, as they call him. And his design is really basic actually. It's now you have different versions of Superman. You had the 1930s, 1940s version where you have the squinty eyes, real broad chest, things of that nature. Then you have the later version, kind of medium build, straight line. I'm gonna do a mixture of both. The basic structure of Superman is pretty much like he's always known for having a pretty pronounced chin. Okay, so you're basically drawing a cylinder with a wider base than the top. Well, actually, that would be in between a rhombus, in between a rhombus and a cylinder. All right, so you have that, and his neck is usually same distance there. You have the middle line. You have the sight line where his eyes are going to be, and he's always standing. He's always standing at attention. If you notice, there's a real distinction between Batman and Superman with their capes. If you notice, Batman is always hunched over with his cape flowing over his body. Well, Superman's the opposite. Superman is always standing like out front. He's always standing out front with his chest protruding. And with his chest protruding, his cape is always to the back of him, which gives the illusion that his chest is wider than it actually is. His chest is wide. He's always designed for having a wide chest. When he has his cape behind him, it gives the impression that his cape is actually his chest is wider than it normally is. So just the basic, blueprint for drawing Superman. And he stands about 6'3". I think they had him listed at 6'3". So he has broad shoulders. He's a pretty, tall man with broad shoulders. His chest protrudes out. And this I do the face first. His face, he always has the hairline. He has the kind of the comb over haircut. Comb over haircut. We have like a part on the side instead of the middle, the part on the side. We have the comb. We have the hair swooped over. Hair swooped over. Ears here. All right. And the famous S, the famous curl that looks like an S. And his eyes, he never has a menacing stare like Batman does. Batman always has that menacing stare, always has that. Even his mask has a menacing stare, but he has Batman and Superman usually is depicted as having like a very caring, but kind of serious look to him, but it's very caring. His eyes always say it always looks like Superman is looking into the sun. But Superman is staring, is always like he's looking into the sun. Kind of like the 1930s, 1940s version of Superman where he's always squinting his eyes as he's looking into the sun. Yeah. Nose here. Slim nose. Not not a whole lot of not pronounced nostrils. He's always staring. Blue eyes and all that. And he has thin lips, and then thin lips, small mouth. A line here for the bottom lip. He has kind of like a smile to him, like a little smirk. Like I say, he's known for his chin. He has a very broad chin. Not a lot of definition on his face. Uh, Cheekbones here, kind of thinning eyebrows, and I forget about the hair. I forget about the hair and the neck. Kind of wide neck. Not like too wide, like bodybuilder type, but wide neck. And his outfit, of course. His outfit is always kind of like shows a bit of the collarbone. If you notice, a lot of his outfits show a bit of the collarbone. Now, granted, this is the old version of Superman. Superman has gotten a revamp where he has the outfit going up to the neck. You can either up to the neck, or you could do it the old-fashioned way, which I'm going to do, because the model is pretty much still the same. Just know the outfit is different, right? So, as that, and like I said, because of the way he stands, he's always made to have his cape behind his shoulders. Rarely are they over his shoulders. Like I've seen a few comics where his cape is over his shoulders. That's usually like when he's like fighting or something like that, and he's thrown through something. But most of the times, normally, his cape is behind his shoulders, which leaves no room for his chest. And the symbol is S. You know, Now, depending on which version of Superman you look at, you can see that the S could be very small. It could be right here, small symbol here, like the original Superman was actually a shield like this, like that. Or you can do the golden era, or I like the version actually the Alex Ross Kingdom Come version, where it goes across his entire chest, well, most of his entire chest, and it goes all the way down to his sternum, because the sternum is usually from your collarbone right right below your pectoral muscles. That's usually where your sternum is. That's where it ends, actually. Yeah. He had a wide body. They say it's got broad shoulders, but you're not gonna really see any. Even though he's depicted as such, usually when you have a superhero or a character that has clothing on, tight clothing, depending on what fabric it is, you're not going to see much muscle definition. So you can either do it with a whole lot of muscle definition, or you can just not. Right. So his arms here. No, he even though he's extremely strong, he's never shown as like Incredible Hulk muscular. He's not shown like that. He's usually shown like a normal man, but it's extremely abnormal powers. Right? We have the hair here, the comb over style. Right? It's not a lot to He has a strong jawline. Doesn't really have large nostrils. Slim nose, thin nose. Thin lips. Doesn't have a lot of lips. Thin lips here. Little smile here. Kind of like a little. Right. He doesn't have a cleft in his chin. Right. And you have the S. And the S is usually shown through negative space, meaning it's through the negative spaces that the S is made. That's how that goes. And the S is usually shown as a slim top, kind of like a chisel, like a chisel edge marker or pen made this. And it goes across. You see that? The negative space is what gives the S its shape. This right here is the negative space. And through the negative space, you make out the S. Say, oh, I see an S. Like it's always depicted that. When you look at the Superman from Kingdom Come by Alex Ross, same thing. The S is shown through the negative space of the black. All right, so and the S never goes over. You can use it like this, but it never goes over. And it slims down. You have like a little bump there and finish it off. And up there. And once again, the negative space. All right. Negative space is made. And you have the outline. Yeah. That's basically how it goes. And just he has like a kind yet serious look in his eyes. Right? You can tell he's a kind person, but he's about business. And usually he's depicted as someone in his late 20s, mid 30s type thing. I mean, there are other versions where he's shown as an older man. He can be shown in his 40s or 50s. So you have the famous curl. Black hair. His hair is always shining. Like it just got wet or just like put some I don't know, whatever you want to call that stuff makes your hair shiny. It always looks like that. His hair is always shiny. Even when it's messed up, it's always shiny. Not a whole lot of eyebrows. It's not shown. Like he is what is claimed to be like the perfect human. That's what they made him look like. Of course, he's not human. but he's always depicted as the ideal looking male. Tall, dark hair type stuff. Of course, that's subjective, but it's a fictional character. I give him a little slap right there. I'm just filling it out. I'm not gonna color this one. I usually would, but I'm not gonna color this one. Right there, right there. You don't have that on. A little shadow right there. And he's always shown like in the daylight, so not gonna go too crazy with the shadows. Now, if it was Batman, you see shadows all over the place. But Superman is always shown in the light, so rarely do you see a bunch of shadows. Unless it's like a climactic scene in one of the comics or something like that, where his eyes will be glowing and you'll see that he is serious. You may see some shadows there, but for the most part, no. It's blue, so a dark color there. So you see him doing cross hatching. So I'm not gonna go too crazy with the shadows. This is basically how it goes. You always have the S is red, but the negative space is yellow. And you gotta make out the outline for the rib cage. But, don't overdo it. On the shoulders, you have broad shoulders. So nothing to it at all. Show his chin. His chin is out there, not too big, but it's known. You see him doing the shadows from this way. The light is coming from this way. The shadows going that way. So, but like I said, not gonna go too crazy with the shadow. Just a little bit to let y'all know where the shadow coming from. A lot of phone going on. Yeah. Notifications. And that is I do clouds here. He's always in the clouds, flying high. Yeah, there you go. So done with that. September 3rd, and Superman. All right. And that. All right. Hope you all enjoyed this how-to drawing. Leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll be doing more of these how to draw videos. I got a few of them. And I will catch you all later. Peace.